This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Time for Adol to once again go to the places of darkness and beat the final uber boss of the world. Well, one of many. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with the finale of East, the Oath of Felghana. In the last episode, we went through the castle itself, got everything we needed, got to the top, Chester was knocked out, found out the real bad guy, and now we must go to the creepy island where everything went before. So let's go to Valentine Castle at the entrance. That's the fastest way to get to the boat. There's also new enemies on the Adol world at this point. Yeah, there should be there's like these big bird thing. Ooh, I gained a level, nice. And also the skeletons we fought way long ago. Yeah, now they're available to fight. So, but now we can actually survive them. Now there is an achievement for destroying these guys. They'll come right back up in a second. Yeah. There's an achievement for defeating 50 of these guys before you get a very specific item, and yeah, they'll always come back down, no matter what, so keep that in mind. You have to have a specific item to destroy them permanently, but to get the achievement, you have to destroy 50 of them before getting a special item. So, but anyway, let's head...
You're late!
What the? Who's there?
Don't give me that look! I'm not hurt that bad, and this is no time to be lying around in bed. Elena's been snatched away, right? I heard about it back in town.
Adol filled Dogi in on all the details.
Yep, that's pretty much what I figured. And I guess you were planning on going to the island all by your lonesome, right? Man, you need to learn to speak up sometimes. Just who do you think you're dealing with here? First off, the waters are choppy today. Unless you're used to it like I am, you'd never even make it to the island. So, I'm going with you, and that's that. Best make sure you got everything you need before we set off, though. I get the feeling that what we're about to face won't go down easy with the usual weapons and armor.
We're good. We can always teleport back, so...
Ready to ship off to Genos Island?
Yeah, we knew Dogi would have one more ride. He just won't fight the final boss with us, but, you know. Yep, let's head on to Genos.
All right, let's go save Elena. So, this is where Chester and Elena were born, huh? It's quiet. Too quiet. And I don't like it one bit. Well, let's just get going before something horrible Oh, for crying out loud. Adol, I'm sorry. I won't be able to help you save Elena. Don't worry about me. You go save her, and I'll... Oh, down I go.
Dogi fell unconscious from his wounds.
Well, at least it's better than the last game. The last game, Dogi didn't even go to the island. But there was that awesome cutscene that wasn't there. But anyway, Dogi is unconscious, so... Yeah, we'll just have to leave him there. Hopefully none of the monsters attack him, so... Oops, no, didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I didn't save over it, so lucky for me. Alright, time to go inside this place, but what awaits us inside? Let's find out. Oh, by the way, we definitely want to grind levels for this place, because if we want to do the final boss, we're going to need like level 50 or 51, so... But anyway, uh-oh. Open area, you know what that means?
I knew you'd come.
Huh? Wait a minute. That name sounds voice sounds familiar.
At the castle, it was made perfectly clear that you have no hope of defeating us. And yet here you are. Be it gallant or foolish, you risk it all to save Elena. But I cannot let you pass.
My life or yours. The battle ends for one of us. Now.
He was actually a she? Huh? But, well, you know, it's a nice twist just because in the previous game we fight the wizard at the very beginning of the game and then that's it. That's all it is about him. So at least they do something more with him than the original game. I'll give it that, so. Lionhorn is a man for boss time against Dalharn for the last time. So, alright, so she, I guess in this case, is a little bit more dangerous. So she's got that shield on and, yeah, hit him with fire, or her with fire. So I'm so used to saying he when fighting that guy. Ah, wasting my fire. Yeah, you can't hit him while the I was so used to saying he. Uh-oh. Yeah, she'll start splitting herself off into other forms. But I'm not doing so well right now. So. Whoop. Actually, did I forget to equip the one item again? I think I did. Let me return back and redo that. Hold on a second. Okay, we're back again. Sorry about that. So, alright.
Spin.
Ah.
Fly.
Alright, yeah, she can split up multiple rays around you. Ah. Maybe I should switch to Earth while that happens. And she'll try to split herself off into different forms there. But usually on the harder difficulties, it's hard to tell what she's actually is. In this version, you can actually tell pretty easily which form she is. Ah. Well, I'm doing a little bit better than before, but not by much. Ow! Come on! Yeah, see? This might take me a few tries. Oh my god! It's like the game will let me jump up, like when I'm getting hit by.
Spin. Slice.
There we go. Dang it! I just gotta do like maybe one or two blasts.
Spin. 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 Die.
Oh my! That's the worst attack because it hits me multiple times.
Fly. Dance. Spin. Die.
Ah.
Dance. 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 Burn.
Now that's the one I don't mind fighting. I still took a lot of damage, but I'd rather.
Spin. Dance.
I swear that
Die.
Oh, boo!
Rest in peace.
This might take me a few tries.
Dance.
I mean, I know how to fight her. It's just, you know.
Spin.
Ah.
Fly.
There we go. Yeah, the fire magic's really your best bet against.
Spin. Spin.
Ah. Ow!
Dance. Spin. Spin. Disperse.
Alright, sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just trying to.
Spin. Dance. Die. Dance. Slice. Dance. Burn.
Hey, where are you at? Ah, didn't even let me get multiple hits in.
Slice.
Ah,
Dance.
frickin'.
Dance. Disperse. Spin.
Usually I like using my burst during
Burn.
Alright, just maybe one more turn.
Dance.
Yeah, I like using the boost during the
Spin.
turn because it raises my defense. Because really, Okay, yeah, one more turn should get that. What the?
Spin!
Freaking laser beams!
Spin! Burn!
Oh, come on! No! No!
Dance! Spin!
Oh my goodness, this is gonna suck!
Dance! Burn! Garland!
Ah, gotcha! Whew! Alright. That only took like, what, 4 tries?
Adol, you've gotten really strong.
And you're weirdly hot right now. I mean, we defeated you.
Once, he saved my life. He saved my soul. His words, the sight of him, was all I ever had to live for. But then he went to the Ilburn's ruins, and he came back, changed. Even so, I still had faith in him. And then he and I became of one body. 12 years ago, we attacked the people of this island. Maybe this is punishment for my sins, for my blind devotion. Thank you, Adol, for saving my soul. Please, help her save Elna.
And thus Nell died. Oh well. Yeah, she cared about the man who saved her, but it was blind devotion, as she said herself. So let's go back and save it. So that only took like 4 or 5 tries, you know. But yeah, if we want to fight the final bosses though, we're gonna need some levels like badly. So all right, let's head back. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you quit the. Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking of something else. But yeah, I keep forgetting to. I had to go back and re-equip the War Talisman so it boosts my boost. And I mainly use the boost just for the defense because she's weak to the fire magic. So, all right, yeah, final area of the game. We basically want to fight. I'm pretty much gonna fight everything. Like no avoiding anything because I need the levels. Because like I said, I need to be at least 50 by or 51 to be comfortable in the final battle. And if you're trying to do the one of the achievements, which is taking no damage from the boss, you're probably going to want even more power, so you can like do as much damage as you could. But I'd probably save that for like easy. I believe you can do it on easy mode. I had to double check, but oh, these things just like do a ton of damage to me too. Oh right, I keep forgetting I keep forgetting I have magic for some reason. Ooh, might have to stand for a second and let myself heal. Uh-oh. Yeah, let me give myself a heal. Because, yeah, we're probably going to have to end up healing multiple times or having to... I might even have to go back to the save spot because the next save spot's like, I think at the end of this thing. So, yeah, I'm pretty much going to have to just waste my time healing. And most likely off screen, I'm probably going to have to level grind. Just to get to level 50. We'll see what happens, though. And I'll actually have to go back to town before even getting to the final teleport. Because as you notice, we don't have all our gear yet. So, which means, which means there's a couple of treasures in here we need to find. Well, one treasure. There's another treasure we need to get, but because the blacksmith said he was looking for something. I'm like, uh-oh. Ah, big old laser beams. Ow, come on. There we go. I think it is for my ability to just dash and run around. Yeah, look at all my HP just dropping. Yeah, you think I just got the best equipment? Nope. Uh-uh. Yeah, I gotta be really careful about. Of course they don't want to drop healing stuff for me. Nope. I have to let myself heal for a second before I continue on again. Like always. So, yeah, sorry folks. Like, not much I can do. I don't want to have to go back through the whole thing, so I just have to let myself heal, so. Just waiting to heal, la la la, waiting to heal, heal. Good old Adol Christin, good old Adol Christin. But yeah, we also need quite a bit of gold and Referral ore for the end. Whoops. Ow! I thought I jumped high enough. I guess I didn't. So. All right. Ah. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Level. Nice. That'll help out quite a bit. Yeah, I'm fighting everything. Gotta do it. At least that'll help me out a little bit now that... Uh-oh. Aw, that's not fair. Oh, they actually dropped oh! So let's grab this. You get 750 Referral. Nice. Before we obviously head out, you saw that one treasure chest, didn't you? Alright, let's grab that. Whee! And we get the final emerald. So now our emerald is oh right, I forgot you can't just. But yeah, our emerald is now powered up. Ow. Ran into that one, huh? Oops. Didn't need to do that, so, okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to prep our, hopefully our jumping is, our platforming is on point. Otherwise failing it will cause bad things to happen to us. We shall see. Actually, since this level requires a bit of backtracking, I may just do some editing to say, hey, I'll get back to this point later. Not right this second, but I will, so. Yeah, because in the last game, the only thing we did on the final island was just, we had to avoid some skeletons and that's it, so. Yeah, that was kind of I mean, I like the original version of the game. It's just, yeah, that was kind of disappointing that the final dungeon, there wasn't really much to it. It was just like, the only thing you had was that weird maze type of situation. And then that was it, so. Okay. Yeah, make sure not to fall down, otherwise bad times ahead. Ow! Oh, thank goodness I'm not getting knocked away. Yeah, if you get knocked down onto the thing, you'll have to fight a bunch of those skull things, which is really, really annoying, so. Okay. Let's see, I think. Okay. Yeah, just make sure to jump on the platforms, not get knocked off. Yeah, sorry, I'm really trying to make sure I don't fall off this thing. Okay, so let's see. I want to go this way first. Crazy skull things with laser beams on them. Who knew? But anyway. We got 640 Referral, so alright, from this chest, so. Okay. So now we're gonna do some avoiding, because we want to get the best armor and equipment like right now. So I need to drop down. Let's see, I believe it's this hole I want to drop down. Yeah. Ow! Okay. We need to be very careful. Yeah, we didn't want to fall down there, as you can see with those creatures there, so I want to make sure not to fall. Oh, no! Oh, are you kidding me? Ah, no. No! That's not cool. Such dicketry. I didn't even think I was like that weirdly, like. Actually, it might be easier just to teleport back, actually. I don't want to fight these guys right now. Let me see. Maybe I should just teleport back. Well, I guess I should show you. Yeah, I should just teleport back. It would be faster. So, all right, I'll just see you back when I get to that area. All right, let's try this again. Jiminy Christmas. How did I fall off anyway? Like, seriously, how did I fall off? Anyway. I don't know, I'm kind of peeved at myself. Whew. Too bad you guys come back. But anyway. Anyway, we get the Referral armor, the final armor of the game, so yay! Anyway, defense 48, the strongest armor protects against even the heaviest of hits. Alright, let's equip that. And yeah, this guy will come back up from the grave, so. Alright, we want to. Now we want to drop. Okay. We just want to avoid. No, no. Open the chest! Good lord! But I said, if you really want to get that achievement for defeating the 50 creatures here, this is the best spot because there's 50 of them here. But I don't need to do that, but for those who are curious. Maybe we get the Lotus Hammer here. This will help us. Yeah, we want to go back to Redmont now. Because the blacksmith wanted it, so because he can now make our shield for us. Do we have enough Referral? Yes, we do. Okay. Because he needs 1,000 Referral to be able to do it, so. Oh, right. Let me show you what it looks like. Lotus Hammer. Hammer found in the Dark Shrine. Its crimson head is made from a soft, glassy rock.
Hey, can I see that hammer for a sec?
Adol handed the Lotus Hammer to Adonis.
Oh, man, I can feel it. This baby's just packed with power. Where the hell did you find something like this? Genos Island? Huh. Guess there's some truth to the rumors about that place after all. Using this hammer's energy, I can easily temper Referral ore without damaging it. And you have no idea how big that is. I could probably make you a hell of a shield with it, if I had the materials. But that's just it. I'd need a lot of Referral ore. Probably somewhere around 1,000 rocks. Wait, you already have 1,000 hunks of Referral ore? Seriously? Well, damn, color me impressed. How'd you manage to get so much? And where were you keeping it? Either way, I can get started right now, if you want. No time like the present, and I'm itching to try out that hammer.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, I'm rearing to go. let's make you the world's finest shield, shall we? It's done! Sorry it took so long. Here you go. Try it out. See what you think.
And it gives us the final piece of armor again, the Referral shield.
So, what's the verdict? I'm not one to toot my own horn, but I think I did a damn good job with this piece. Might have even outdone myself. I'd probably even go so far as to say it's the best piece of work I've ever produced. Just make sure you put it to good use, okay?
Okay. Yeah, let's equip our final piece of equipment. Yeah, the Referral shield, defense 36, the shield made of undamaged Referral, Adonis's magnum opus. And there we go, we're in the ultimate armor of the game. Man, we look like a general or something like that. The shield is made of Referral, which is pretty much the strongest, toughest stuff on the planet. You won't find a better one. Now get out here and show them what you're made of. Now we got plenty of, now the only thing we have to do is start getting money to buy,
Welcome. Don't be a stranger.
not there.
Welcome.
Now we just, at some point we need to get enough money to earn the spirit necklace, and then buy, as soon as we get a spirit necklace for the final battle, then we can buy a bunch of Katol elixirs to raise our HP a little bit.
Don't be a stranger.
But I'll do that off screen. Anything else? Okay. Let's see.
What do
Do
you
I have
got
enough
for me?
to temper any of it right now? No.
Come again.
There's actually, the final area actually has a spot for grinding for Referral. Certain, the skull Aenids can drop it. So, alright, I'm going to meet you back in the area where the hole was I dropped down in to continue on to the next section. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back in the room with the item, or with the one thing, so we need to go back over here, and then we want to go east this time. Ow! Run away! Ah! Okay. Yeah, we're trying to find a very specific item, otherwise it'll make it really hard to go through this the other part. You know, with all those skeletons in it. Because we want a way to finally beat these things, so. Oh, nice, another level. And we also want to gain levels too, so there's that. So far, so good. And as soon as we actually kill those things, we'll actually get the, complete the monsters, book. Because you have to actually kill them to actually get the monster thing for it. Whoops. Ow. Yeah, could be hanging around the whole time there. Nope. Weird how some of the monsters just kind of sit there. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right over there, as you can see. Ow. Yeah, no reason to fight these guys. Just, I mean, you can't kill them, so. Ow. I just love the meat sound, punch sound effect. There we go. And we get the silver chimes, which allow us to actually kill these things. Let me show it to you. The silver chimes, a cluster of chimes said to guide the restless souls of immortals to eternal slumber. So you have to equip it as an actual item. Alright, now I need to make sure I've got, okay. So, and I never talked about, but you know those gems that drop like 5, like of a purple color? That's Referral they're dropping. So they have a decently high chance to drop Referral, because we're gonna need, let's see, for the final upgrade to our equipment, we need 4,200 Referral and 90,000 gold. So, which I need to grind for levels anyway. So, I mean, I want to get to the end of the dungeon first, but there will be a time where I'm gonna basically get to the final save point and then grind. I mean, I hate to have to do it, but I need to be able to survive the final boss reasonably well. So, all right, let's see. I'm trying to think what would be the fastest way to go. So, yeah, I guess we could keep going as is. So, because this will take us to that area we were. Basically, we want to head to the room where we were at, where all the Skullonades were, and continue past that area where we got the Lotus Hammer. We wanted to get the Lotus Hammer early, just so I could, have the best equipment right now. Yeah, this place, you already know this place. Yeah, we've been here before, so. Yeah, I'll do all the grinding in a moment, so. Because no one ever actually wants to watch me grind. Although I don't have that many levels to go. Only 3 or 4, so. Ow. Yeah, no equipping your spirit cape or whatever while you're doing this. I mean, you could. It's just you'd have to run away, equip it, then re-equip it again. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, when you get the silver chimes, that whole defeating 50 of these guys, yeah, it automatically doesn't count anymore. I was gonna say the only one of these I haven't killed yet is this guy. I think that's the final Skullonade for the purposes of the monster manual being completed. Yeah, make sure to pick up all that beautiful Referral, because like I said, I'm gonna need a lot of it. Yeah, as long as you have that one amulet, they should drop the Referral pretty frequently. And yes, it is only like 5 per drop or whatever. There we go. Uh-oh. Super plants. Are they dropping nukes on us? What's going on here? Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Yeah, let's see. I think those are Malcaverias or whatever. Those big old plant things. Yeah, stay away from the plants, apparently. They like to drop mini bombs at you. Ooh, we're getting 10 Referral drops now. Ooh, another level, nice. Okay, let's keep going. That's like one good magic spin finishes a lot of them off, so. Ow, ow. Double the plants. I'm expecting one of them to go, feed me, Seymour, feed me. At least that's what it feels like. Uh-oh, better not be in the middle of that cluster. Well, we want to be in the middle, but eventually, but. Alright, just double checking stuff. Okay. Oops. Oh, ow. Yeah, this one's a little complicated because of the what we have to do to avoid the guy. Oh god. See if we can actually fight this guy though. Guy, it looks like a Tyrannid or something like that. Whew. Okay. Yeah, this guy's more dangerous than you'd think he is. Well, he's not as dangerous as you think he is. It's a little over. It just seems scary at first. Alright, I need to do a little bit of finagling here. Okay. And with that we get the final topaz of the game for that, so nice. So all of our magic is maxed out. Ow. It just seems worse because of the meat thunk sound when you get hit by it. The thunk. Ow. I don't know why I say ow every time. I guess it's just some weird habit of mine. So, okay, so after defeating that one creature, that Levenad or whatever it's called, that should give us the Beastmaster achievement when you do that, so. Alright. Let's see. Okay. I was just double checking something. So, after that, there's the only other thing to find in the game in terms of chests is basically Revolve. Look at that. Did you see that, like, 100 Revolve right there? Yeah. Can find some decent ones. Or at least, it might, actually, maybe it was a 10 that just looked like a 100. Uh-oh. 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 Let me see. Hopefully they're far enough away. Because I need to heal badly. Actually, I think I need to... Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was something else there for a second. Okay, sorry, I was looking at notes while I was waiting for myself to heal, so... Ow. Uh-oh, more of those big creatures. Man, just everywhere, man. Ah, it's just chaos. Sometimes it's just chaos. Luckily, I've got all the best equipment for dealing with all that, so at least there's that. Uh-oh. Ow, no. Okay. Okay, fine. I see how it is. I see you're having a bad day. Alright. Yeesh. Let's just wait to heal, man. So how are you all doing? You having fun? Like watching this gameplay? Was it enjoyable? I'm enjoying it myself quite a bit. It's been years since I played. Actually, the last version of this game I played was actually the PSP version of this. It wasn't until recently that I played the Steam version of it, so I kind of wish they didn't take out all the beneficial stuff from the PSP version for the Steam version, but oh well, what can you do? There's like a little bit slice of life stuff that they had in the PSP version that they just decided to not add, so oh well. Let's see. Okay, just making sure I'm equipped with certain things. And here we get 720 Revolve, so how close are we to Yeah, we're gonna have to grind for quite a while for the rest of the Revolve. Ow. Well, like I said, I'll do that all off screen. Ow. Please, I was about to say, please give me at least a decent amount of healing. There we go. Oof. This never ends with all the craziness. Ow, 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 ow. Actually, I might just have to let myself heal for a second. Yeah, I hate to have to do it, but, you know. Also, I mean, other than needing the gold, Reval and gold, I need a lot of gold to buy a spirit, because I'm going to need a spirit amulet for the final thing, too, and that requires 60,000 gold. So, it'll make the final battle easier, because you know how bad I am at this game, so. I mean, we've got enough to pay for it now, but because I need the 40,000 for my, for the gear. Okay, anyway. Here we get 960 Reval. So, I think that's the final chest of the game, actually. Let me double check. Yes. Okay. And then the final urn is down here. Yep, there it is, the final urn. Yay! Some last-minute droughts. But anyway, we drop down here. Ah. Oh. If that wasn't anything. Ow, stop it! Stop it! Bad creature thingy. Ugh. Yeah, drop some 10s there, so. Yeah, I think they only dropped 10s. It just seemed like they dropped. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. That is bad, bad, bad. Alright, let me. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was close. Holy cow. I was about to say I wasn't actually going to fight them anyway, because I'm like, well, I'm near to the travel monument, so why would I let myself like fight all these guys? So. Uh-oh. I'll let myself heal up completely before we go on, so that way I can just, so we can get to the travel monument, because I don't want to die after all that work. That would be bad. That would be bad, viewers. I would be very cross indeed. Actually, do I even need that? Because you don't need that for these guys. Okay, I'm avoiding you guys because I'm gonna have to grind anyway. So. Okay. Alright, we're past everything there, so. Oh, right, I don't need to be holding on to this magic spell anymore, so. Okay. Yeah, you can tell we're near the end when we're going down a long hallway type of situations where nothing's going on. Just the epic music, the sound of our footsteps, and the final travel monument of the game. I'm gonna make a save here, because if I ever need to go back and want to get that achievement easier, you know, because you can just go back to old areas, so. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we gotta beef up the rest of our, oh, I mean, we could fight the final boss now, but I want to get the rest of the equipment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the area with all the skulls and grind the Reval up to 4,000 Reval, so I can afford to actually upgrade my gear, and then get a bunch of money to buy a buy the spirit amulet, and then I think that'll be it. So all right, so I will see you guys back at the well, I'll see you after I've done all that. So yeah, I'll see you all in a second.
I've been expecting you, Adol. I suppose your presence here means that Sister Nell is no longer with us. How disappointing. I gave her one measly task to perform, but even that proved too much for her. Oh well. I'd grown somewhat fond of her, and I suppose that was my undoing. It blinded me to her utter worthlessness. Her faith was not strong enough. And in the end, Only those who truly believe in the new gods shall remain. But I am all he shall ever need. My body and soul I give to him in the ritual grounds at Ilburns. I feel a stirring. God awakens. On the coming of the dawn, humanity's pitiable, mewling existence will come to an end. And by God's true power, this world shall be remade into a paradise. Now, you shall bow down before his divine might.
I will knock you down for boss battle against Garland the Dark Bishop. Alright, we gotta break the shield with our sword, so make sure you've got the Divine Brave Saber equipped. Yeah, he'll summon like electricity around you, he'll hit you with a scythe, he'll shoot beams from above. Yeah, he's got quite a few abilities. He'll try to knock you into those orbs there. Whoops. Not starting off very well, have I? Yeah, as soon as we get to like half of his HP, he'll start doing a dip. I keep not jumping fast enough when he starts doing that side thing. As soon as we get his half of his HP, he'll start doing the next phase of his attacks. Yeah, where he starts turning into like ship mode or whatever. I'm like, what is going on here, dude? So, sometimes he'll do like an attack where he'll try to hit us with his sword or whatever, so... Uh-oh, no! Dang it. Yeah, he tries to suck us in and he'll basically throw us into like a atmosphere where he'll do like a ton of damage to you. Luckily, I'm at a decent level, so I'm at 51 right now, so... Whoops. Up, he's almost done. Uh-oh, run! Yeah, when he hits the 1 HP, run! Otherwise, he'll blow up and... Well, I don't know if he'll kill you, but he'll do a ton of damage. Phew!
The key has already been set. No one can stop the revival of God. He is immortal.
Goodbye, you terrible, terrible man. Alright, let me show you off. Yeah, I'm at level 51. I end up having enough money to buy a Katol elixir at 10,000. If you want to buy a second one, you have to pay 20,000. It goes up 10,000 every time you do it. It didn't actually take me that long. It took me less than an hour to get to... I probably could have gotten to 51, but I wanted enough money to buy the spirit necklace, which I was going to equip to. I was like, you know what? I don't want to waste on this guy because he's not... At my level, he wasn't too bad. Funny enough, he can spawn, like he can, I got kind of lucky. No, not yet. I got kind of lucky because he can spawn his ship form, like he can just spam that attack over and over and over again and really draw out the fight. So luckily, that didn't happen to me, so. Alright, with Garland dead, oh yeah, Garland had, 3,000 life on easy mode, 4,000 on easy and normal, 5,000 on hard, and 6,000 on nightmare and inferno mode. And then when, oh wait, no, that was for the fight against the wizard lady, the nun. When we fight him, his HP is 3,750 on very easy, 5,000 on normal, and easy 6,250 on hard, and 7,500 on nightmare and inferno. So, all right, time to fight the main final boss himself. Little edit there because I wanted to take a quick break before the final boss, get myself prepped. This guy's not easy. I mean, with my levels, he's a little bit easier, but he's still not easy. Do you know there's people that can do this without taking a hit? Yeah, that's an achievement for not getting hit by the final boss, period. Probably easier on easy mode or very easy mode. Yeah, down to the depths. You know where all good bosses lay. And here we find ourselves in the seat of evil. All paths converge. And there's Elena right there. About to be sacrificed in typical King Kong fashion. Didn't know this boss was into that type of stuff. What is that supposed to look like anyway?
Adol? What are you doing here? No, please, you have to get out of here. The bishop said I was the key. He said the life force of Genos' descendant could be used to awaken Galbalan from his sleep. It's too late for me, so please, run. Get away while you still can. Adol, please! Run! Hurry!
Genos. He who sealed the sword, messenger of the White Wings. Eliminate the winged ones. Seize the Black Ark. My creator, my overseer. Erase the humans. Destroy everything. I won't let that happen. Chester, how'd you get down here? I had to go through a whole dungeon, dude.
Chester! Why are you here?
Let me be a good brother. Just this once. Adol Christin! Use Genos' sword to defeat him! If you do, the statues will seal away his power again!
I am the Alpha and the Omega! Humans are such fragile creatures. You shall know my power well.
I don't think so. I think you're a beta. Whoops. For final boss time against Galbalan himself. Oh my. This is a bad start to the battle when we already take all this damage from everything. I'm already mad. This is a bad start. What we're supposed to do is we're supposed to hit him in his forehead with a fireball to initiate the next part of the battle. There we go.
You shall die! Die!
Huh, funny how he says, sounds like he's saying die when I hit him with the thingy. Nuts. I can't believe I took like over 100, like 200 damage or something like that at the very beginning. That is insanely stupid. There we go.
You shall die! Die!
Maybe we'll do better on the second phase, which is this phase. Now this phase, he steals all your magic, and you have to bash his hands. No! Ah, come on, dude! Oh, that is so bullcrap. Oh, that sucks so badly. I basically got hit by all his attacks, like right there. Oh, that. And I'm already at my spirit. God, I am doing terribly. I got hit by the big magic blast, which did all that damage to me. So, great. That blows. That really blows. And we've already got fully healed because of the spirit amulet, of course. Yeah, you're supposed to use your earth magic for that part. And it's about, I think it's about 1,000 HP when we get to this final phase. And I'm trying to like just run. Oh, come on! I was running! I shouldn't have gotten hit by that attack. Oh, that pissed me off so much. I am doing so bad. Like, it is ridiculous how bad I'm doing. Oh, that should have blasted through the whole thing. Whatever.
You shall be erased.
Man, I am doing so terribly. It's not even funny. There we go. Now we're at his final phase. Okay, now we have to play ping pong with him.
is to fear my name.
We have to do this 5 times, and then we have to do it 5 times more. Like, we have to bounce the ball back multiple times. We have to do it about 5 times to finish him off. The thing is, it does 200 damage, but after the first couple of bouncy balls, he starts doing some tricks. Like that. But there's one that we really don't want to get hit by. And it should be during this phase, I think. Yeah, it's when he summons those hands or whatever. Yeah, we do not want to get hit by that, because it'll basically kill me at that point. Okay, there's that one. But then the final phrase we'll have is the one where he tries to grabby hands me again. Oh no! Whew. Oh, we got him! That's it! Told you were the beta. Haha.
Damn. It's already started to revive.
Alright, so he has, for his final HP, is 4,500 on easy, 6,000 on normal and easy, and then hard, 7,500, and then 9,000 on Nightmare and Inferno. But we beat him, so enjoy the ending of the game, folks.
I guess Genos' sword alone will be enough.
Chester.
Over here, both of you.
I think he has some kind of plan. Come on, Adol.
Alright, let's follow Chester.
Hurry. Step onto the platform. All right. Now, give me the sword and the statues.
Adol handed the brave sword and all 4 statues to Chester.
All right. Now.
Chester, what in the world are you planning?
Elena, this is goodbye. Please, take care of yourself. Okay?
What? What are you saying?
Our ancestors left behind a means of destroying the entire island. It can focus the power of the statues to a breaking point, creating a massive explosion. Given how badly wounded Galbalan is, it's certain to destroy him for good.
Wait! So you're going to use that to blow up the island? Clearly, there's something else you're not telling me.
Elena, I'm staying here. I need to use Genos' sword to activate the device.
Wait, Chester! You can't be serious. If you do that, you'll be... No! You can't! You mustn't! There has to be some other way. Why? Why should you have to die for this?
I can never make amends for the atrocities I've committed. Perhaps this way, I can face our ancestors without feeling ashamed of the man I've become. Please, Elena, try to understand.
No! I don't understand! How can you possibly suggest something like this? If you go on living, you'll find a way to redeem yourself. I know you will. You have to know that our parents would never approve of this. So please, don't. Don't leave me alone again. You can't, Chester. You can't do this.
Elena! Forgive me.
Ugh!
Elena, you have to live. For me. Adol, please take care of her. And tell Dogi I'm sorry. Now, Genos' mission, and the creature that's plagued this land for such a long time will all be put to an end. Vile fiend, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're too late.
Damn it! We can't hold out much longer. Chester, is this your doing?
Chester.
Dumbass.
Hey, Adol.
I don't think you'll get her to come out. It's understandable, though. She lost Chester for real this time. She's probably in a lot of pain right now. Oh, don't look so dejected. You'll see her again someday, and she'll be fine. Come on, let's go, okay? We need to say our goodbyes to everyone before shipping off. Still early in the day, though, so we might have to make it quick. I imagine they'll all be pretty busy.
Alright, we get to talk to everyone before we leave town, so why not? The door's locked up tight. Yeah, he's gotta follow us while we talk to everyone. Well, Adol, we're reopening the quarry today, and as soon as we get it all cleaned up, we're back in business. I'm so excited, I could barely sleep last night. I woke up much earlier than I usually do. The monsters did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. You need some flex tape for that. So the road ahead is a long one, but still, I'm just so grateful to get my job back. Alright, first things first. My tools have been sitting out for so long, they've started to rust. Guess I'll have to get Adonis to fix them up. Well, that must suck. What's taking them so long? We need to get back to the castle pronto. They know that better than anyone. We don't have enough people left alive, much less employed to clean up all the mess in there. We need our count back. Guess we'll just have to do the best we can until those slowpokes here finally make their way back home. Yeah, in the last game we just kind of left town without talking to everyone, but in this game we actually get to talk to everyone.
Good morning! Beautiful weather today, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Perfect for setting out on a long journey. There's been a lot of damage done, but that sure doesn't seem to be ruining anyone's day. I think it's because we proved that no matter how bad things get, we'll all stick together and see them through.
Well, that's true, but what are you guys gonna do about the quarry? Until it's cleaned up, it sure ain't gonna produce much.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fine. We just have to take it one step at a time, and before you know it, it'll be done. After all, the people of Redmont are resilient. It'll take more than this to keep us down, am I right? You know it as well as I do, Dogie.
Damn straight.
Well, there you go, damn straight. We owe you a great debt, Adol. Take care of yourself out there. Yeah, I think I will. I've got 7 other games past this, so. I heard the Count's reformed now. He's a changed man, they're saying. That's all poppycock, though. Hogwash. Actions speak louder than words, and I ain't believe in anything till I see it. ... I suppose this is where it all begins. Yeah, I guess so. Peace's return to history will be judged us based on what we do with it. We better not screw this opportunity, or I swear there'll be hell to pay. Well, if you're there, old man, I think we'll be fine. Things are looking up for the trade in Felghana. Been so long, I almost forgotten what money looks like. Everyone's in pretty high spirits, too, with Referral mining in our near future once again. No time to waste, I say. Let's get that quarry up and running as soon as humanly possible. Watching my son play with the Count's children is absolutely inspirational. We adults are naturally suspicious of anyone associated with Memoire, but our kids get along like old friends. Kids have a weird innocence and cruelty to them. And obviously, Chester did, so yeah, just like the last game. I believe the Count to be a new man. I believe the Count to be a new man now. I truly feel that he's changed over a new leaf and changed his evil ways. Praise be to God for that. Perhaps now he can be the man Milady deserves. Now, where could the young masters have wandered off to? We'll be leaving for the castle soon, so I'm certainly do hope they haven't gone too far. I don't know. We plan to return to Valentine today. The castle situation inside is quite dreadful, but we have to try and make a fresh start. We'll do all we can to ensure a bright future for this land, so we can at least begin to atone for the pain we caused. Adol, I offer you my sincerest gratitude. Thanks to you, things are gradually returned to the way they should be. Perhaps you were the wind of change that Felghana so desperately needed. I am. Or was. It's as if I've been living a nightmare. The bishop played my lust for power, and the soldiers, their poor, tortured souls, were used to sow the seeds of anger and sorrow throughout this land. All this because I was weak. Every part of this is my own fault. I will devote the rest of my life to atoning for my sins. I swear it. Yeah, we'll see about that. I consider perhaps returning to Rom, but Chester's spirit would never forgive me if I did. Instead, I shall henceforth work with Memoire to rebuild the land of Felghana. A great man once said, "Long is the way and hard, that out of hell leads up into light, but with my family by my side, I swear I shall never stray from the path again." I said, we'll see after that.
You're leaving us already, are you, Adol? I've been doing a lot of thinking, and you know what I've concluded? Chester gave his life to save all of Felghana. I'm convinced that that was his goal from the very start. So rather than grieving for his death, I choose to celebrate what he accomplished in life. He will be remembered.
Mayor.
I think the best thing we can do right now is focus on getting everyone to work together to build a better Felghana. That's how I'll repay my debt to Chester. In any case, Adol, you must come back to see us again. And I promise, by the time you do, I'll have turned Redmont into a world-class metropolitan utopia.
Well, I hope so, but we never come back to this island during the game, so who knows? Count Memoire may be an agreeable sort, but it seems we're of one mind in our desire for a new era of peace. If the townsfolk work together with the people of the castle, we truly can make this a prosperous nation. Really? This place is a nation? I don't know if I'd really call it a nation, but of course it won't always be an easy path to take, but it'll truly be an enjoyable one. Adol, you must come back to visit us again, and I promise by the time you do, I'll have turned Redmont into a world-class utopia. I said, we never come back, so we have no idea. I hope if they ever do a final East game that they do have Adol go back to all the old places and whatnot. Busy, busy, busy. I've been getting Referral orders from all over Rom. I'm making so much money now. I've been planning to go back, but I just can't let this amazing opportunity slip by ungrasped, you know? I think I'm going to settle down here and become rich by my wildest dreams, beyond my wildest dreams. I mean, I've earned it, don't you think? After everything I've been through, a little good luck is a welcome change. Success, thy name is Antonio. Yahoo! Alright, Mario. I intend to start a new life here, and after everything I've been through, good luck is welcome change. Okay, let's see. Yeah, since the nun was a bad guy, she's not here
So,
anymore.
Adol, you're leaving then?
Hey now, what's with that look? I know you're having a tough time dealing with what Sister Nell did. But look at it this way. Maybe she thought she was doing what she had to. She was just misguided.
Yes. You may be right. I remember when I first came here. She taught me everything I needed to know. Patient and understanding all the way. She never had an unkind word to say about anyone. Hard to believe that same person committed such atrocities at the bishop's behest. But I feel there was more to her than that. I think deep down, she really was the wonderful human being we all knew.
Yeah, I think you're right. To be honest, I never knew Bishop Nicholas very well. But Sister Nell was always one of the nicest people I'd ever met. She treated me like a little brother. I don't buy for a second that it was all just an act.
Indeed. She and Chester sinned gravely, but they were not evil. They were only human. And humans make mistakes. It is man's great contradiction. We can be so strong, yet so weak at the same exact moment.
Very poignant. We live such fragile lives, but in each of us lies the potential for great deeds. Perhaps those two can serve as powerful examples to the rest of us. May God be with you in your travels, Adol. I look forward to our next meeting. Yeah, except that won't happen. They all say we'll meet again. It never happens. Adol's just a wonderlust type of soul, because otherwise he wouldn't have new games, so. Picards are so cute. I've never seen or felt anything like them before. This is the first time I've ever played with children other than my sister. It's really fun. Maybe Alice and I can sneak back here and play with Hugo and Anya again sometime. Father seems to have changed. He's much kinder than he's ever been before. I think you're the one I have to thank for that. Yep, knocking some sense into him. Kristoff does this thing where he daydreams and starts wandering around. Then I turn around and he's gone. I get really worried every time he does it. I just think, where did he go? Is he okay? You know, I bet this is what having a little brother feels like. Yeah, I guess so. I did have a little brother too, but I never really acted like the older brother. Too selfish and too awkward of a kid. These little guys seem to be doing a lot better than since eating those burn leaves. Thanks again for saving them, Mr. Adol. I guess I should get started on cleaning their pens. That's the only problem with the burn leaves. They're not digested well. Ugh. Gross. I guess we're going back to the castle real soon. So boring in the castle. To be honest, I actually prefer the end of my drafty old room. Sure, my room's got better toys, but it's not as fun. I guess it's not as all bad, though. I have Mother, Father, and Kristoff with me, and that hasn't happened in a long time. I don't want to have to say goodbye to my new friends, Anya and Hugo, but I guess now I can come visit them whenever I want. Well, at least she's grown up a little. Hey, you know what I just found out? Alice and Kristoff live in a castle. Does that mean Alice is a princess? I guess so, when you think about it. Hey, Mr. Adol, do you want to play? It's more fun if everyone joins in. No, that's alright. You guys have fun. That game won't let me run for some reason. Hey, Adol, looks like you're all packed up for a hike or something. Ah, crap, are you leaving Felghana? I was hoping we'd get to talk more. There's still a lot I want to learn from you. Sorry I'm not trying to guilt you or anything. I'm just a little disappointed, that's all. I do wish you luck on your journey, though, and I hope you'll come visit us again someday. I'll try to become the best miner this town's ever seen by then. Yeah, you kind of joined at the last minute, Bob. You kind of get thrown under the bus. Adol, I'll never forget what you and Chester did for us. You two have truly shown us all the meaning of courage. I guess I am a courage incarnate. Yep, no, it's in there. What to eat? What to eat? You've got to eat before working to keep your strength up, you know. And that's especially true for me. So, if we're going to be cleaning up the monster damage to the quarry, I'll need to eat enough for 3 people. I'll focus all my energy into my jaw and chew at the speed of a hummingbird's wings. No time to savor, just energize. Because I'm fat. I'm always at my happiest and most relaxed when I eat in peace without monsters breathing down my neck. Happy endings are delicious. I wonder if he's got a concept that just sticks with you. I did it! I defended it down at the very end! Damn, I'm good. Defending this in such a rush, too. But that's enough fun for me. I think it's about time to head back home to Garmin. I hope to be down a few with you, Brett, before we part ways. Well, if you ever find yourself in Garmin, be sure to stop by. We'll give you a welcome you'll never forget. I think he's been to Garmin in the series, except Rudolph has never seen it again, so.
Hi, Adol. Isn't it a bit early to be setting off? Are you sure we can't convince you to stay a little longer?
Come on now, you're gonna make him feel guilty about leaving.
Well, he'll be missed. It'll be lonely around here without him for sure. I know. Maybe you can stay here, and Dogi can go off on some grand adventure in your place.
Oh, ma'ams, why you gotta bust my walls like that?
I'm just teasing. Adol, I sincerely hope I have a chance to see you again. You'll always be welcome in Redmont. And if you do come back, I'll make you one hell of a feast to celebrate.
That'd be nice. Home cooking. Take care of yourself now, you hear? Good old Southern lady, too. Margot puts up a very good front, I must say. She's always heartbroken when people leave, yet she acts like she's on top of the world. I can't bear to see it. Heh. Chipper as ever, Joel, ain't ya? Poor Adol's gonna feel like crap by the time he ships off. We'll meet again, hopefully. May your journey see you well, Adol.
So, Adol, you're leaving us then. We are all greatly in your debt. Thank you for everything you've done.
What about you, Master? What are you gonna do now? Planning to go back to your cabin up in the mountains?
No. Now that Count Memoire has reformed, I see no further need to live the life of a hermit. And with the monsters gone, I'm left adrift in this world. A man without a purpose.
Oh, come now, Master. You're no such thing.
No, I am. My job here is done. All I'm qualified for is mercenary work, and that's out of the question. Honestly, I think I'm just going to relax now. Relax and mourn the loss of a dear pupil, of course. I see it as retirement. Living out the rest of my days here, helping to rebuild. I actually look forward to it.
Yeah, we can't get that retirement in. With all the old mysteries solved, nothing standing in the way of this nation's future. I think Genos would be proud of that. We don't even know anything much about Genos in the general, you know what I mean? Just know that he was an ancient hero, you know, all that fun stuff, but, I don't know. But anyway, sure, let's just listen to Genos. Phew, mornings sure are busy around here, especially now that things are peaceful again. So much cleaning to do. I've been cleaning up ever since morning mass ended, and I barely put a dent in the work that needs to get done. Father Pierre's sermon today was beautiful. He's been preaching like a pro this past week. Maybe Sunday he'll be as good as Bishop Nicholas once was. Should you even mention Nicholas after everything he did? I'm cleaning ever since. Okay. It certainly would be nice if my husband and son would lend a hand, but they're men, and you know how that goes. What? Adol? I'm very sorry, but we're not open for business yet today. What? You're leaving us? I'm sorry to hear that. It won't be the same without you. You've taught everyone, myself included, how to be a little bit more brave. If you ever have a chance to visit Felghana again, I do hope you'll come see us. We'll be here and we'll be waiting. A safe journey and good health to you, Adol Christin. And thank you, lady, with your nice bust. No need to say anything. Adonis held out his hand to Adol. You take care of yourself. Be sure to come back again someday. I'll work on Memoire even more by then. Maybe I'll even be world famous, and then BAM! Autograph City for you. Okay. Yeah, sometimes no words need to be said.
Ah, good morning, Adol. Awfully early start today. You going somewhere? Oh, so you're leaving. It's probably bad form to be asking you this now, but have you considered staying here with us? Everyone in town already thinks of you as one of their own. I'm sure they'd all be thrilled.
You're wasting your breath, old man. He wouldn't know what to do with himself if there were no more grand adventures in his life. The thrill of new lands is what keeps him going.
Yes, I believe I understand. I think we've just grown attached to you, Adol, but you needn't mind us. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, after all. Take care in your travels, and be sure you come visit.
Adol, you'll come back and see us again, right? You better. Let us know in advance, and we'll throw you one monster of a party when you get here. Like I said, we'll never see you guys ever again, but thanks for the heart. But there's one person we need to talk to.
Well, Adol, I guess this is goodbye. If I go with you all the way to the dock, I know I won't be able to keep myself from getting on that boat. But like I mentioned yesterday, I think I really need to stay here and help rebuild. The monsters are gone, but the quarry's still in bad shape, and there's a lot of damage to repair. Don't think we should leave Valestein Castle in its current state either. So I'm gonna stay here for a bit, and help my homeland get back on its feet. I think that's what Chester would have wanted too. You, though, you need to continue your journey and give everyone something to dream about. No need for the puppy dog eyes, man. If you stay in one place long enough, you know I'll catch up to you. We'll meet again, partner. I promise you that.
Adol was reassured and bid Dogi a fond, albeit temporary, farewell.
You were right, Chester. I have to be brave.
Elena?
Dogi, where's Adol?
You just missed him. He was headed toward the pier, so you might catch up with him if you run.
Okay.
Hey, watch your step along the way if you're planning to chase after him. The monsters may be gone, but that doesn't mean there aren't still cliffs and jagged rocks and stuff.
I will. Thank you, Dogi.
Go for it, Elena.
Adol, wait! Thank goodness, I caught you. Adol, I'm sorry I didn't come out to see you earlier. I owe you so much. The very least I can do is see you off. I just didn't know what to say to you. I'm so confused. But I knew that I'd always regret it if I let you leave without saying goodbye. So I had to see you. I just want to say thank you so much for everything. Because of you, I believe that Chester's finally at peace. And in the end, he saved everyone. All of Felghana. He told me I have to go on living. And I will. I believe he had no regrets. Thinking about him still hurts. But I believe that everything he did, misguided though it may have been, was to protect me, and all the other people he loved here. That's why I have to be strong. I have to stand on my own, so I can protect the people and the home I love, just like he did. And I swear that I will. Right here, on this spot, I pledge my oath to him. There's so much more I wanted to say to you, but I'll have another opportunity to say it. Eventually. You'll be back. I just know you will. And once I fulfilled my oath, I hope to see you again and tell you all about it.
Adol nodded firmly.
I'll be looking forward to that day. Goodbye, Adol. I'm really glad I met you.
And with that, let's watch the credits roll. The Oath East, the Oath of Infel. Oh, it's the Oath in Felghana. Whoops, I think it was called the Oath of Felghana or something like that the whole time. I think this is a pretty good remaster of the original game. Like given just enough of the gist of the story, but adding enough extra features and story to make it a bit more full. Unlike the previous game, which is a bit more was just basically meant to be just another quick hack and slash. I do like the old game because of how quickly it gets into the plot and what you need to do. This one kind of drags it out a little bit. Yeah, it was all for plot and story, but you can tell the difference between like modern gaming and old gaming. Old gaming wanted to get straight into the action, while newer gaming is like, oh, let's just drag it up a bit, get the characters going and everything like that. And I think both are good in their own way, but I do kind of like it when the game kind of gets straight into it and gives you the story little pieces as you go. But you know, both are enjoyable. And yeah, it changes just enough of the story for if you were aware of the original game that you have just enough to go, oh, okay, this is not exactly the same game, like the twist with the wizard surviving and being the nun and stuff like that, and having some extra characters. The only problem with having all the characters is some of them don't really do anything. There's not like extra, like if there was like maybe side quests that involved them or something. I know the idea was just to fill out the town, but I feel like some more of the people should have had things to do. They had too many NPCs that didn't really do anything, so it was like, well, why were they there? You know, that type of thing. And obviously the king or Memoire being kind of you know, becoming a better person in the original game, he kind of just ran away after the end. And there's the nun's grave and everything like that. So yeah, overall I thought they did a good job with it. Remix music wasn't too bad. I still like the TurboGrafx 16 version of the music, but I thought they did a good job there. Most of the voice acting worked that they had. Obviously, they only used a handful of voice actors. You could tell some of them voiced like quite a few characters, which, I mean, might as well. If they're only going to have like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue, might as well do that. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I really like this game, and I think it was a really good recreation, and it's definitely worth playing. Obviously, the graphical settings of it are kind of a hit or miss for me. The whole short, squat, like, huge feet type of design. I mean, the reason it looks like this because that's how it was done on the PSP, and that was just the design choice. But, I mean, it's still a good game. It's just, graphically, it's a little bit weird. Although I did like in the original game how you just leave the town without telling anyone, so it's kind of a bittersweet leaving. But in this case, everyone knows that you're leaving, so... sorry, Adol. You've made another girl fall for you, and now she's just gonna be waiting for you to return, which will never happen. Yeah, every game Adol has a girl that's waiting for him at the end of it. Yeah, no matter what the game is, so which is fine. I mean, we all have that like fantasy, so let's live vicariously through Adol. Although, funny enough, in the original version of the game, Elena tried to come, brought a knife and tried to like help you out in the final castle, but in this they kind of degrade her down a little bit. But either way, thanks for watching me play the Oath of Felghana, a fun action adventure game in the vein of Ys and Adol Christian's other journeys. But what's this? And there lies down below Genos' sword. Well, thank you for making the game, and thanks for Xseed for translating this and bringing it to the PSP, and in this case, the Steam version. So, yeah, that's it for Felghana. Well, for the most part, there is some bonus content we can do. That when you beat the game, you can do a clear save file and unlock some extra content. But we'll save that for a bonus episode. And I'll go over that here in a moment. Well, I was about to say here in a moment, but we're done with the episode. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of Ys, the Oath and Felghana. I hope you didn't cringe too much from all my bad platforming and bad hack and slash playing. And hope you get a chance to play this game yourself. If not, I hope you lived it vicariously through me. What's next for Ys? I'll eventually play the 4th game in the series and so forth and so on. But I'll take a break from that and go on to other games. So join me if you will for whatever comes next. If not, we'll end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next game.